Are you looking for the best 3D printers for cosplay? In this video we will look at some of the best 3D printers for cosplay on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Elegoo Mars 2 Pro. Our next pick is something a little different. If you're new to 3D printing in general, you'll want to learn about some of the different methods used in consumer 3D printers. Given the pace of change in the 3D printer market, the Elegoo Mars 2 Pro is, though released in 2020, old enough to be venerable and has proven itself to be reliable. It has a rather contained print area, even smaller than the Ender 2 Pro, but that's not important. Liquid resin printers have a higher fidelity for details than printers that extrude plastic filament, FDM 3D printing, thanks to an LCD screen that cures the liquid resin into the desired shape with UV light. Like television, the more pixels there are on the screen, the higher the detail received. The Mars 2 Pro exemplifies that with a pixel count of 2560 by 1620. This is solid enough to bring out details measured in microns, and the layer lines are nearly invisible to the naked eye. The small build space is useful for small, high-detail costume accents or items that need to be faithful to the original medium, such as crests. You can even experiment with clear or translucent resin to create jewels or stained glass effects. At number 2. Anycubic Kobra. If you find yourself short on time and are willing to spend a little extra to improve your workflow, the Anycubic Kobra may be the printer for you. Coming in at about the same dimensions as the Neptune 2S, it has several upgrades that make it a better overall machine. The direct extruder can print with a larger variety of materials, such as flexible TPU for items that need to have some bend in them. The Kobra also comes packaged with auto bed leveling, which eliminates the need to fumble around trying to get the bed perfectly leveled to print. At about $300, it's the most expensive machine in this category, but well worth the price tag if you can swing it. Modular design and amp, easy assembly, Anycubic Kobra is an all-in-one frame 3D printer, can minimize the shaking to improve the print quality. The modular design allows the printer to be assembled only in 10 minutes. Intelligent auto-leveling 3D printer, Anycubic Kobra captured with the self-developed Anycubic LeviQ leveling function equipped with 25-point precise leveling up, which can compensate the unevenness of the heated bed automatically to achieve easy, fast, and precise leveling, providing you with a more intelligent printing experience. Ultra-smooth printing, direct drive extruder provides greater conveying force and preciser filament control. Compatible with PLA/ABS/PTG/TPU flexible materials. It can reduce jitter in filament transmission and ensure printing precision. Removable magnetic platform, the models can be removed by bending the spring magnetic platform gently after printing. The platform can withstand high-intensity printing and is corrosion-free, saving you a lot of maintenance cost. At number 3. Phrozen Sonic Mini 4K. With a high definition and a small footprint, the Phrozen Sonic Mini 4K is the best choice for stunning print quality at a middle-of-the-road price tag. You can read up on the details of high-detailed printing, but in summary, the print layers are so tiny as to be almost invisible to the naked eye. The comparison between 2K and 4K is best seen in person, as most cameras can't capture the differences without zooming in. The overall effect is not of something manufactured but shaped. If you need small accent pieces to be nearly perfect, this is a solid entry into the 4K field of printers. About Phrozen. Phrozen is a Taiwan-based startup that develops professional and consumer-friendly LCD 3D printers. Our mission is to strive towards enhancing human creativity and productivity by creating groundbreaking, innovative 3D printing solutions. Since its launch in 2016, Phrozen has successfully brought once inaccessible 3D printing technology to consumers while maintaining industrial-grade precision and printing capabilities. The company is now rapidly expanding to markets in the US, Europe, Japan, South Korea, Australia, and more. Phrozen printers are now widely adopted by creative makers, jewelry manufacturers, miniature hobbyists, industrial engineers, and dentists for professional and personal use. We will continue to propel innovation with the aim of making 3D printing an unforgettable experience for everyone. At number 4. Tenlog TL-D3 Pro. The TL-D3 Pro's claim to fame is its independent dual extrusion system, IDX, which consists of two printheads using two rolls of filament, moving at the same time. This gives the machine a couple of printing options. Two color mode allows you to incorporate multiple colors or materials into a single object. Mirror mode creates two objects at the same time, where one is the reverse of the other. Use this when you need to make earpieces, gauntlets, or similar costume details. Copy mode prints identical objects side by side. This option is great for when you need multiple items in a hurry. Combine these features with its massive build volume, and you should have no problem making the costume pieces you need. There are a few things to note, though. Assembling this machine is trickier than it looks, and bed leveling can be a challenge with the two nozzles. Overall, the TL-D3 is also incredibly priced for an IDX printer, yet is as solidly built and reliable as other simpler machines. If you're willing to take the time to learn how to use it, it could be incredibly helpful with your costume designs. At number 5. Creality CR-10 V3. The CR-10 has been one of Creality's most popular printers for years, so much so that there have been almost as many variations released as Skyrim ports. And just like a video game series, there have been hits and misses. Luckily, the CR-10 V3 is very much a hit, though one that doesn't stray too far from the original winning formula. The V3 is simple, sturdy, and large. The major innovation of this version is the direct extruder and filament runout sensor, which pauses the printer in the event there isn't enough filament on the spool to complete the print. Both of these are pricey upgrades by themselves, and the fact that they're added to the base machine is a major leg up over some of the other versions. Titan Direct Drive. The direct extruder is right above the hot end with little space in between, which enables the extruder to push the filament directly into the nozzle. Since it minimizes the distance for filament traveling to the hot end, the direct extruder is more helpful and reliable when producing 3D prints with flexible soft filaments like TPU and ABS, and can help to avoid filament stringing and oozing during printing. Dual-part cooling fans extruder. Two-part cooling fans are installed on the two sides of the hot end. This can promote to dissipate heat and cool down immediately, thus reducing jamming and poor spillage. Upgraded silent motherboard. CR-10 V3 has adopted industrial self-developed motherboard backed by TMC 2208 Ultra Silent Driver. It demonstrates firm properties as well as reduces noise. 1.1.6 version firmware, Feminal runaway protection and resume printing function are pre-installed in the motherboard. All-metal frame and triangle stable structure. It adopts all-metal frame and the high-quality V-profile structure, forms a firm golden triangle that effectively reduces errors caused by vibrations and makes CR-10 V3 more likely to print out with high-accuracy prints. 24V/350W mean well power supply, equipped with solid 24V/350W mean well power supply pairs with thermally efficient bed heater. It allows for rapid heating to 100 BL touch frame reserved. At number 6. Qidi Tech X Plus. The Qidi Tech X Plus is built for one purpose: to make objects from materials that are difficult to print with, e.g. TPU, PTG, nylon, and even carbon fiber, on a machine that costs less than $1,000. To that end, its build volume is fully enclosed to keep out any drafts from affecting heat-sensitive materials, as is the spool area at the top of the printer. The printer head can be swapped from a normal extruder capable of printing with PLA, TPU, or ABS to a high-temperature extruder capable of printing the more exotic filaments. Use this to print out components that will see hard use, such as hinges or buckles, or those that require special properties like squishiness or flexibility. Qidi 3rd generation extruder assembly. The two newly upgraded extruders of X Plus are dual-gear extruders with more accurate printing, better heat dissipation, and less clogging. The ordinary extruder has already been installed on the printer, and its max printing temperature is 250 degrees Celsius. It can work well with PLA, ABS, and TPU. The high-temperature extruder has a 300 degrees Celsius maximum printing temperature, which can print nylon, PA12CF, and PC. Double Z-axis driver ensures more stable and more precise printing quality when you print large model size. Higher configuration 3D printer. Large print size is 10.6 x 7.9 x 7.9 inch. Filament detection function and amp. Resume printing exclusives equipped with a filament runout sensor. When printing a large model, there is no need to worry about the filament depletion. It will ring to remind users. If a power outage occurs during the printing process, the printer will automatically save the breakpoint. Latest Slicer software version 6.5.3, redesigned UI interface of Qidi software is smarter and more convenient to operate. It has changed the software's slicing algorithm and improves the print quality by 30% and speed by 20%. The Qidi software is compatible with all types of Qidi printer. If yours is the old version, please download the latest version on Qidi official website. About our Qidi technology, X+, provide free 1-year warranty, lifetime technical assistance, professional after-sales service team will help customers solve the problem within 12 hours. At number 7. Elegoo Saturn S. You have to hand it to Elegoo, when it comes to naming conventions, they've hit on a winner. As you might expect, the Elegoo Saturn S is a larger version of the Elegoo Mars, improving on it in almost every way. The Saturn S boasts 150% of the former's print volume, particularly in the X and Y axes, allowing for much larger pieces like shoulder pads to be given the resin treatment. The true 4K 4098 by 2560px print screen gives crisper details and retains the monochrome setup from the Mars 2 Pro. This helps speed printing along, cutting the resin curing time in half compared to older machines. Use the Saturn S to batch print multiple small items at once or take advantage of its size to print something of actual heft. Faster printing Saturn S 3D printer comes with a 9.1-inch 4K HD monochrome LCD of 4098 by 2560 resolution, which shortens the printing time per layer to 2s/3s while restores the vivid details of the original models. Low energy consumption and heat emission extends the lifespan of the mono LCD by 3 times. Larger build volume with a larger printing volume of 7.7x 14.80x 8.26 in Superscript 3, you can print bigger complex structural parts, or multiple small 3D models at a time, which greatly increases your printing efficiency. Higher printing accuracy. The matrix light source of 54 UV LEDs emits optimal uniform light beam of 405 nanometers wavelength for rapid prototyping, ensuring a sleek and delicate surface of 3D printed model and a more accurate printing size. Super stable structure. The Z-axis adopts a double linear guideway shock absorption unit, with an accuracy of 0.00125 mm for more stable and accurate moving to reduce the risk of layer shifting. The build plate with sandblasted surface has a stronger adhesion, and the set screws on which have long-lasting leveling performance without frequent calibration. Pleasant printing experience. The replaceable activated carbon filter on the USB port can effectively absorb and filter the resin odor and pungent fumes, bringing you a refreshing printing experience.